gonna hurt you, son, when you play with a loaded gun. When you play with a loaded gun, they ain't gonna catch you when you fall. You'll be bleeding while you're bleeding. They ain't gonna heal you, son. Don't care about what you've done. They ain't gonna help you, son. You'll be sorry for what you've done. Be sorry for what you've done. Hope you cranky old boy, make you sorry for what you've done. Answer in a black veil, gonna prick you for what you've done. Rothers got you empty, got you weeping for what you've done. I say, mother, lonely old gal, tear your heart out for what you've done. Tear your heart out for what you've done. They ain't gonna catch you when you fall. You'll be bleeding while you're bleeding. Gods ain't gonna help you, son. You'll be sorry for what you've done. Then God's gonna hurt you, son. You'll be sorry for what you've done. You'll be sorry for what you've done. Thank you. Gods ain't gonna help you, son. You'll be sorry for what you've done. Then God's gonna hurt you, son, when you play with a loaded gun. When you play with a loaded gun, they ain't gonna catch you when you fall. You'll be bleeding while you're bleeding. They ain't gonna heal you, son. Don't care about what you've done. They ain't gonna help you, son. You'll be sorry for what you've done. Be sorry for what you've done. Hope you cranky old boy, make you sorry for what you've done. Answer in a black veil, gonna prick you for what you've done. Rothers got you empty, got you weeping for what you've done. I say, mother, lonely old gal, tear your heart out for what you've done. Tear your heart out for what you've done. They ain't gonna catch you when you fall. You'll be bleeding while you're bleeding.
It is Wednesday, my dude. It is Wednesday, dudes.
Hey, my dude! Sorry for the late start. We were just barely got home from a thing, which is kind of a theme this week, and is probably going to happen to some extent tomorrow as well. We don't know.
Important adulting things.
Yeah. Wow, why am I so freaking washed out? Hey, you are also wearing complete black, so
I am.
that's part of it.
I
I
am.
specifically set this, though, to, like, relax and not be this rude to me.
I'm wearing makeup, guys. How often does that happen? Tonight there was a cancer involvement dinner and study session. A study session. Brainstorming session.
Nope. Five is
Oh,
better.
it's decent.
Alright.
Alright, in our last exciting episode, we went to the biggest thermometer.
Mm-hmm.
And we went inside to the cute little diner.
Just right now.
And then we remembered how great our grandpa was. And we kind of cried a lot. And then I think made out a lot. Is that right?
Something like that.
Okay.
Look it up, but.
The glow from the half-opened skylight creeps in from above and shines down a strand of light onto the blanket. It divides the bed in two and slowly spreads across the room, casting off the morning shadows.
Wait, there's an implication here.
Probably. My palm is warm and sweaty. Moving my fingers reveals my hand is still interlocked with Marina's.
Oh, there's the implication.
She never let go. I turn over and face her. She's still sleeping, curled on her side and laying on her arm, just so she can keep holding my hand.
Aw.
Soft and rhythmic, her breath brushes against my face. If I could, I'd watch her for hours. Trying not to wake her, I unchain my fingers, wiggling them until the numbness sets in and pricks away at my sleeping hand. Marina's nose wrinkles and the steady breathing stops. Swallowing, her eyes flutter open and she smiles. The day's first word slips out of her with a yawn.
Morning. Sorry, did I wake you up?
Yeah, you did.
She snuggles in closer and takes a deep breath, keeping her deep wide eyes on me.
You sleep okay?
I just hurt, like, knowing how they fell asleep, like, my body just
Yeah.
sympathetically hurts and aches, because I'm old.
After the fire wave, Marina seemed unsure for a bit, but when I look at her now, none of that is there anymore. She's completely trusting. It's a little terrifying that I gained that trust so fast, especially since we pivoted around each other for so long. That kind of trust, that kind of responsibility, it's a very special thing. I had it with Gramps, and now Marina has given the same thing to me. From taking her to a gas station, finding treasure, and even fending off weirdos, she's put her trust in me to be responsible for all of it. Sometimes I wonder if I deserve it. Sometimes I have moments where I know I don't. Like when I can't find some lousy treasure. Like when I'm not around to help her out of a jam. Like when nothing I do can save someone, no matter how hard I try. Like when I can't function. Like last night. Marina picks up on my silence. Her expression fades from trust to concern.
Something wrong?
Nah, it's all good. Slept fine.
I lean over to kiss her forehead, but pull back halfway.
The giant horn growing out of it.
Ripping off the blanket, I leap out of bed and stretch. Marina turns a crimson red and eeps, throwing covers over herself as our clothes from last night lie in heaps across the room. There it is.
There it is. There it is.
I dig through the cupboard and toss her a change of clothes before slipping into my own and beginning our morning routine.
Okay, I'm here now.
We got a big day ahead of us. Assuming traffic isn't crap, we should be in Palm Springs by late noon.
Me too. Sorry for the late start, everyone.
I was assembling dinner. What's for dinner?
I wonder what's for dinner. Did I miss anything? You missed the morning after.
The implications.
I told my son about the NBA postponing the rest of the season. Also,
Oh no!
isn't it game night?
She peeks out from the blanket and grabs her clothes.
So there's some implication there
Yeah.
for you, Fumetsu.
And then the festival.
Almost. We have about a day to kill.
Do you want to get there early? I run the coffee maker and head to the bathroom to start brushing my teeth. Behind me, Marina is changing into her clothes. I can clearly see her in the mirror, but after last night, I'm not sure it matters anymore if I accidentally catch a glimpse of her.
Not until my friend hires another social DM? SDM?
Sadistic dom master?
Dominatrix masochist to take over the team he's running. Software dev manager. Oh! Now that one of his employees left. Gotcha.
So, do you know what bands you'd like to see yet?
All bands. My voice is garbled, muffled by the toothbrush stuffed in the corner of my mouth.
Kinda. I have a few ideas.
I like that they did that. Most of which are just bands me and Gramps liked.
We should look at the lineup later. See if there aren't a few bands you might want to check out.
Finished changing, she scoots in behind me, directing our eyes to the mirror as she rests her head on my shoulder.
It's fine. I'll watch whoever you want to watch, Amber.
That'd be hard for him. I know he's a sports kid.
I watch the mirror as my face goes blank. Marina nuzzles against my cheek, bringing with her an aching burden that presses down on my entire being. Why does she believe in me so much? Even when I'm such a wreck. Coffee maker beeps, saving me from being crushed by my own thoughts.
I was like, what the heck? Also, Tom Hanks says he has COVID-19. Well, that's not good.
What? Ah, heck. Now the stars are getting it. I rip myself away from her. She has COVID-19.
Anyway, get ready. We're gonna hit the road as soon as you're done.
And his wife. Ah, yikes.
And his wife.
Claire has it. Oh. Oh. You know, it's really weird seeing, like, those stadiums of soccer, like, the soccer stadiums with no fans in it. Oh, it's spooky. I rush to the sink. Steam rises out of the cup as my shaky hand pours the coffee, splattering most of it on the counter. Steadying myself doesn't work. My body won't listen. The burning coffee splashes on my skin as I wrench it to my mouth. It scalds my tongue and blisters down my throat. The pain sizzles all the way to my stomach. Ow!
Kid.
I gasp out a short scream, but quickly muffle it with my hand. With tears forming, I turn to make sure Marina didn't hear it over the running water. Once I'm sure, I wipe my eyes. After several sharp breaths, I pour myself another cup. I drag myself to the driver's seat and slam my cup in the holder, then plant my head on the steering wheel. It honks. The handles from the bathroom squeak and the sound of water is reduced to a drip. A few moments later, Marina trots down the motorhome and hops into her seat. I jerk up my head.
All set.
You don't look like you're ready to drive, sweetie.
No. I do not know these current jazz players. Rudy?
Yep. But
You
are
ain't.
you sure nothing's wrong?
Cue.
Her seatbelts are not that's driving me nuts all of a sudden.
Oh no! Forcing a smile, I turn the key and put the RV into drive.
Don't worry. Everything's fine. Just a little tired.
On top of all this, Gizmo's condition is worse than we're taking him to the vet on Friday.
Aww.
Probably a one-way trip.
All my love goes to Gizmo and Mrs. Spleeby. I'm sorry, you guys. Marina studies me for a few seconds, then shrugs and looks out the window, happily staring at the giant thermometer outside. I pick up Gramps' favorite tape and put it in the player, still staring at Marina. Frowning, I catch a glimpse of myself in the rearview mirror. Please don't hurt her. Please.
Make things even worse, I thought we were going to be playing
Here that there are
strip
giant
poker.
dinosaur statues just up ahead.
The F is this?
No, that was last episode.
That was last episode.
Yeah.
With
It
the
was-
blackjack.
Yeah.
Where were you? Were you not there on that one?
When was the last episode?
February 29th.
Amber won the blackjack thing. Never saw it. It's the one that made us cry.
It's true.
Marina's excited for giant dinosaurs, by the way.
Sweet. Hey, they're in that place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, Amber.
Everything she's been saying for the past few hours has been zooming right past me.
I was at a party and drank all the things. Too many things.
It's not that I don't understand it. I've read that guidebook she's been pointing to about 1,000 times as a kid. But it's all being drowned out by the music and my constant thinking. The drive hasn't done much to soothe the budding anxiety inside me. In fact, I'd say it just made it worse. After 4 states worth of desert and endless stretches of road, it's maddening to see it all get mauled over by overpasses and the slowest, most painful and rage-inducing traffic I've ever seen. With nothing but Gramps' tape to keep me grounded, it's been a battle not to go mental. My mind keeps wandering back to Marina, how we're together, what exactly that means. Her trust, my responsibility. The more I think about it, the more I...
Oh, wow! Amber, look at how white the sand is. It's just like snow.
Her observations haven't been helping either. Whenever I'm about to make a breakthrough or convince myself I'm just thinking too hard, she pipes in and suddenly I feel like I'm right back where I started in Colorado. At least I can take solace in the scenery, going back to something more familiar as we get closer to Palm Springs. Like Marina said, the sand is a lot whiter and looks almost as soft as cotton. It fades into fields of rocks and dry plants, trailing into expansive mountain ranges. All this, just off the side of the road. Feels like the kind of desert people wander around and go crazy in. Something I can very much sympathize with. After all, wandering around in the desert and going crazy is how I met Marina. I think that's where the seeds of trust and responsibility were sown. At least I like to think that's why she trusts me, because I helped her. And it's through the next few weeks that trust was built upon, cultivating in something maybe even greater than that. Marina became important to me, someone I had to protect.
Whoa, look at all the windmills.
What'd she say?
Meals?
What?
Windmills!
What?
Windmills!
Can we hear that one again?
We can.
Whoa, look at all the windmills.
She's, though she's from New Mexico, she was previously from Utah. Confirmed her,
My
her
accent.
unwritten backstory.
Windmills.
They're delicious.
Oh, it's what that human Barbie drinks. Eats. Have you seen her?
She's like,
She
I
like-
subsist on the wind.
She subsists on the wind and sunshine. I clenched down on the steering wheel. By doing what we did last night, did I betray that sense of greater than trust? She saw me crying. She comforted me. I made a move, and... oh no. Realization is like a punch to the gut. I want to swerve off to the side of the road and hurl my guts out. I used her. I used Marina.
Amber, look.
Sort of related. My parents hadn't decided what we're having for dinner yet. They would tell us we're having wind pudding and rabbit tracks. What the heck? That's awesome.
She tugs on my sleeve and points out the window. As far as I can see, into the hazy distance, an army of windmills line the sand and stretch all the way to the hilltops. Their wings spin down in unison, cycling with a steady wind. It's enough to snap me out of it, at least for a few seconds. But once the initial novelty wears off, I'm right back to where I've been for hours.
Fun fact! Most random thing I've ever heard. Are your parents Kent?
It does sound
Never
like a
seen
Kentism.
so many.
Marina sounds completely blown away. Enchanted, even. It's cute, but I need to think this through. Really think this through.
Hey, do you think we could actually be quiet for a little while?
Oh.
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Thanks.
She goes back to looking out the window, swaying to the music.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So pure. Innocent. And I took advantage of that. Is that all I've been doing this entire time? Using her to make myself feel better? I don't even want to consider it, but it adds up. I was lonely, didn't have anyone else. Saw a cute girl, picked her up, and consistently used her to curb that, all while telling myself that I was just helping and protecting her. And then I convinced myself of more, hoping to forget about the most important person in the world to me. Tape clicks to a stop, jolting me back to reality. I eject it and flip it around, fumbling with the tape as I shove it back into the player and press play. Starts off the same as always, the same static, the same first note everything. But soon the audio starts to slip like someone is sliding on the tape. The music jarbles into something distorted and ugly, speeding up, slowing down, and going backwards all at once. I frantically push the eject button over and over, but it's too late. The deck spits out the tape, a string of tattered ribbon tangled around it. Oh, just like her heart and her brain. Marina's too captivated by something outside to notice what happened, but I feel all of it. Tears start to well up deep inside me, but it just morphs into fury.
Check it out! That mountain still has snow!
Mrs. Bleepy says that while you don't need it, your makeup looks nice.
Aw, thank you. I do appreciate that.
God damn it! Shut up!
Whoa, whoa, Amber.
Oh boy! Oh no!
Oh boy. As if the universe were conspiring against me, a deafening explosion blasts in front of us.
I'm sure she meant Kent.
Oh,
yeah. Gotta chill there, Amber.
Tremors shake the motorhome. We bounce in our seats as I grip the wheel and pound on the brakes, swerving out of traffic. Our hearts almost collide. Gasping for air, Marina turns to me for answers.
Damn it! Not now!
I tear off my seatbelt and rush outside. Smoke rises from the engine, tearing into my lungs as I open the hood.
Ah, shit!
Marina runs to my side, waving away the smoke. Her jaw drops.
Oh my god, what happened?
What do you think happened? The engine blew!
I punt the bumper. Leaves a small dent like my numb foot is made of steel.
What? But how?
How the hell would I know?
He flinches back but manages to put on a hopeful smile.
We have some tools, maybe we can fix it.
Laughing, I lean in and scoff in her face.
Oh!
Oh, you know how to fix the engine, Marina?
Remember, kids, always check and change your oil.
No, but I thought maybe you could.
Do I look like a mechanic to you?
We know a mechanic! We could pay her in gold! Marina wraps herself in the security of her arms and looks to the windmills, their wings casting thick, brief shadows over us.
I just thought...
You thought? The last time you thought, you ended up broken down on the side of the road! So maybe it would be better for the both of us if you continued not to think!
Oh!
She can hardly look at me. Her voice lowers into a fragile whisper, crackling as she speaks.
I just wanted to help.
Amber, this is not good.
Unless you can magically pull a phone out of your ass and call a tow truck, then you can't. And even if you could, you would probably just let it get stolen.
That's low blow.
Stop!
No response.
You want to make yourself useful? Go back into the RV.
Marina keeps her eyes to the ground. Without saying another word, she slinks back to her seat. I sigh and space myself out in front of the motorhome, waving my hands back and forth as cars speed by, ignoring my signal. Even I can't follow my own stupid advice.
Yeah, alright. I understand.
Look who's finally attended a stream after 2 years. Oh, come on. You were here at our, last stream. I want to, see the log, because I feel like I skipped something, but I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
Thanks.
Untangling the cord, I set the phone down and sit on the bed, then sigh into my hands. Hotel sheets are surprisingly soft. Heck of a lot softer than the stiff rags I've been sleeping on lately. Downtown Palm Springs, a 5-star hotel. You were lucky they had a vacancy, let alone checked us in this late.
Where's any of your money coming from?
Of course,
Oh, yeah!
of course, a nugget of gold can go a long way in the art of persuasion.
That's right. You guys found treasure. That's right. Forgot about that.
I would have sprung for a cheap motel, but every place has no vacancy signs lit up, and, well, I guess I just wanted to pamper Marina one last time. Especially after earlier. Especially before what I'm about to do.
No!
Bathroom door creaks open. Marina walks onto the carpet, her hair still damp and stringy. Noticing me, she stares down, avoiding eye contact. I do the same, letting the silence overtake the room until one of us is forced to say something.
How was the shower?
It was nice. Got hot really fast.
The room goes silent again. Neither of us can look at the other, but we're both stuck, trapped until one of us can get past the awkwardness. Marina is the first to look up.
Will the motorhome be okay?
Yeah. They said the engine overheated. Should be able to fix it.
That's good.
The first words we've said to each other in hours. Yeah, the thing is with Amber, the motorhome is her house. It's all of her memories with her grandfather, who raised her.
That is kind of her identity.
And so it breaking down is kind of just confirmation of her inability to anything.
Yeah.
Even after I flagged down a car and got someone to call a tow truck for us, we just sat in unbearable silence the entire ride over. Ugh. But it was the silence that gave me time to reflect about how wrong I was. How wrong I have been. And what it is I really need to do.
I'm sorry about yelling at you earlier. I was angry.
Yeah, at myself.
I shouldn't have taken that out on you.
I was being annoying. I should have stopped talking when you asked me to.
That's not the reason, Marina.
Yeah. Yes, but she started blowing up before it did, which puts her in a hard spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
No! You've never done anything wrong. It was always me.
Always.
Don't be so dramatic.
She flails her arm over her forehead and falls dead onto my shoulder.
Everyone gets mad sometimes. Don't beat yourself up over it.
I shake my head and pull away.
It's not about getting mad. It's that I didn't live up to my end of the bargain. Again.
No, there's no end of the bargain. It's not.
Amber?
Well, it's not like she probably hasn't, gone to a psych ever.
Yeah, this is true.
With their lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the curtains and sigh. We're not missing anything, just an ugly view of the parking lot.
I just got off the phone. I bought a bus ticket home for you. One way.
You have tickets to a festival!
Uh-huh.
The cab should be here 10:30 tomorrow morning to take you to the station.
Is the concert tonight?
Yeah,
Or is it tomorrow? Marina shakes out a stilted laugh. She's not smiling, though.
You're just teasing me again, right?
I ignore her and continue.
You can call your parents with the phone. I don't mind paying the extra charge.
You're serious?
Bug-eyed, Marina freezes, the truth slowly setting in.
What about the festival? The treasure?
She snaps back, desperate to find some kind of rope to pull me back in.
You can keep it. All of it. I don't care. I'll go to the festival, go home, and get a job. I'll just pay everything off that way.
Right. How it should have been to begin with, when this trip was about Gramps and not me. I don't care how long it takes. I owe him and Marina that much. Marina sniffles. The tears are starting to leak out, but she braces herself, trying to remain strong.
Then what about us?
What about it?
Hey!
Oh, hey!
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 Hey! I feel like I just ripped my heart in half. Marina, it looks like her entire world has been nuked. Makes me want to hug her, to hush her and tell her over and over that I didn't mean it, that she can always count on me, but I can't.
Why?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Tell me!
I said no.
That's not fair.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Because you wouldn't understand.
Also not fair.
Look, you'll be fine. Just keep your head down and don't talk to anybody.
Stop treating me like a fucking child!
Whoa, Marina! Angry tears streak down her face. Through heavy breathing, she recoils, shocked by her own words.
I didn't mean...
She steps closer and strokes my cheek, turning my face to hers as I try to hide my watery eyes.
Amber, please, don't do this.
Because I can use them adult words.
I love you.
Please stop. Don't make this harder.
How can I understand if you don't tell me?
Barely manages to speak, the tears now in a free fall as she chokes out the words.
Let me help.
I squeeze my hand into a fist, tripping as I back away to the door.
I'm sorry.
Amber.
Her knees buckle and she crumples to the ground, bawling as she squeaks out another plea.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Throw open the door and sprint down the hallway, leaving Marina sobbing as I wipe away tears of my own.
I'm sorry.
The crowd moves on. I don't bother raising my head, allowing myself to be dragged along wherever they're going. My hand is tucked deep within my pocket, playing around with the cassette and its string of tattered ribbon. The hotel is far in the distance now, lit up against the darkening sky. Marina's probably still up there crying. I let go of the tape and force myself to keep walking through the clammy misters attached to the shops and bars.
The spray misters, not like
Yeah.
the sirs.
Not clammy
The misters.
It's not my business. It's what's best for her.
Nope.
But it hurts. Everything hurts. I keep expecting Marina to come skip after me and lean on my shoulder so we can explore the town. Or better yet, shoo me out and punch me until I feel like I can justify what I've done. But I know that's not gonna happen. She's too sweet for that. She's Marina. And I don't want anything to ever change that. Me especially. I can't be trusted with something that precious and not screw it up. Not again. A shrieking laugh shatters my trance. Whipping round, I find a small building squished between a thrift store and a pawn shop. I pull off to the side and peek in, wanting nothing more than to forget about everything. It's smaller than the RV, the entire middle dedicated to 4 mismatched bars set up in a square. This is an interesting combination.
This is it. The speed doodle. Oh, for Sayaka Mickey.
Aha!
And in her human form.
Could I save it for after the stream?
Yeah.
Is that alright? Okay. We'll do a speed
And you also
doodle for
owe the Catherine with a K.
I do.
Do.
Catherine
Okay.
with a K.
I'm remembering.
I will do.
Remembering.
Was that a speed doodle?
That was a speed doodle. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Surrounded by cheese.
Okay, what's smaller than the RV? I kind of missed it. What's going on? A streaking laugh around squish.
Small buildings.
Small
squished.
building. Okay.
Yeah. Surrounded by cheesy island decor and streamers hanging from the ceiling. Under it all, a legion of girls. Tall girls, girly girls, redheads, blondes, brunettes, all crammed inside and chatting each other up in a festival of free-flowing drinks.
Oh.
I get to see myself blush in real time thanks to the window. The rest of the bar probably does too. I must look like an idiot. I don't leave though. Sitting at the bar between the red and pink party lights is a slim girl with shaggy rainbow-dyed hair. She sways on her stool as she laughs with the bartender, the shape of her butt outlined in her tight jeans. I can't buy her a drink. Then again, this is the place for it. Maybe I...
An interesting set of 5 categories. Yeah. The different kinds of girls.
Oh, yeah. Catching a glimpse of me, she turns to the window and gives me a big, bright smile. Images of Marina flash through my head. Images from last night at first, her holding me kissing her neck. Then the Valley of Fire, finding all the pieces of the treasure, helping her on the side of the road.
Tall, girly, redhead, blonde, brunette.
But the images that stick out the most are the quiet times. Me driving on the highway while Marina sways back and forth to my music. I back away, then take off as fast as I can. Am I that disgusting? Was that all Marina was to me? I slap myself. When it barely stings, I do it again, smacking myself so hard that tears bead in my eyes. Blinking them back, I swallow and keep running. One by one, the shops vanish behind me. The sidewalk thins, then disappears. Eventually, it's too dark to even see the ground, and I'm running under unfiltered starlight. Man, she's been running a while. When I finally stop, my shoes are heavy with sand. I wilt over and suck in huge, gasping breaths. Forcing myself to look over my shoulder, I realize I'm surrounded by sand dunes and rocky hill ranges. I've left the city far behind me. My footprints prove that. The saguaro cacti are scattered at random like sorrowful people brooding under the moonlight, their prickly limbs reaching for the sky. I settle my breathing and listen to the sounds of the desert. A gust of wind stirring the dry air, the crackly yelp of a coyote, the whimsical horns and hypnotic guitar strums of faint ska music. Wait. Now I really am disgusted. Squinting at the horizon, I catch a glimpse of an unmoving light. It's faint and lone, but it's definitely there. Pressured by some kind of masochism harbored deep within me, I follow the light. The closer I get, the more I know I should turn back, but my fears are proven to be right as I approach the sound. A black motorhome with stripes just as hideous as the music blasting from it.
Guess who?
With every screech of a trumpet, my ears bleed a little more. Every time the guitars play that stupid, unchanging rhythm, I die inside. But the worst part is something I've never even been subjected to before. Singing! If you can call it that. Not from the song, but from a familiar, brain-piercing wail masking over it.
Here she is.
It's awful! Like a dying siren trying to reel in one last sailor. Covering my ears doesn't help. I can only wince in agony as it reaches a high note, probably killing any wildlife in the general area. Someone needs to stop this. I march to the door, wondering why I'm even going to bother. After everything she's pulled, why should I when I can just go about my life?
Because she reminds you of yourself.
But then she reaches the chorus. Yeah, that's why. I give the doors 3 solid bangs.
Hey, you're being really loud. I'm trying to sleep a mile and a half that way. And I can't hear you unless I'm specifically around you.
Ha! I knew you numbskulls couldn't live without me!
She
Drunk.
Mariah swings the door open. She is flushed, dangling a glass bottle from her hand, only to be silenced to a single sniff upon seeing me.
You suck at treasure hunting and singing. Go figure.
She slams the door in my face. I knock again. It's delayed, but she reopens the door, her head cautiously peeking halfway out.
You've taken everything from me. What else could you possibly want?
Your soul.
You Give me the treasure and you got a deal. I'll throw in the slackers, too.
That's probably not gonna happen.
She leans out the door, nearly stumbling over as she peers from side to side.
Excuse me, Miss Car Thief. I'd take that deal.
Where's your better half?
I look down.
With her, it's a little easy enough to get the gold back.
How do I even answer that? Mariah growls and limps toward her refrigerator.
Come in.
May as well. No one's waiting for me anymore, and yelling at Mariah is as good of a distraction as any.
You need therapy, woman.
So much therapy. I climb in. My nose is instantly assaulted with the smell of rancid beer.
Your coping mechanisms are so bad.
And whiskey. And vodka. There might even be traces of a skunk.
That would be the rancid beer. Yeah.
I decide to breathe through my mouth. The couch and the cot are both empty. No lackeys to feed into Mariah's delusions in sight.
Where are the other two?
Now I have her peeps, too, yeah.
Head in the depths of their fridge, Mariah only snorts.
Tess wanted to see some stupid walk of fame, so Joe took her.
Palm Springs has a walk of fame?
According to the squirt.
She leans back out of the fridge.
How old are you?
19. Why?
Close enough. Drink.
Oh, it's a bottle.
Yeah.
With a loose throw that I actually have to dive for, she tosses me a bottle. The print is in Spanish, carved into the thick glass just above the label. I try pronouncing it, but it comes out sounding depressingly American.
You should be worshipping me. That's the good stuff.
I'm ecstatic.
I think she's too far gone to notice the flatness in my voice. Even if she did, I doubt she'd care, with something resembling happiness on her face as she cradles half a dozen or so bottles to the couch.
You gonna drink all that? Haven't you had enough?
Go die. You stole my equipment and my treasure. I'm not letting you steal my 40 ounces to freedom.
You also stole a car.
Yep.
Aguardiente? Probably. Aguardiente, yeah.
I shrug and flop down beside her. Mariah drunkenly reaches for the remote, misses it twice, then switches off the music and hurls the remote across the room.
What equipment did Amber steal? I must have missed that. Back a while ago, we permanently borrowed a lot of like metal detectors and shovels and stuff.
Yep.
To be like, hey, you stole the car, at least let us grab stuff.
Yeah.
Finally, thank you. I hate ska.
Mariah snarls at me like a toothless piranha.
It's reggae, you uncultured brat!
She slumps back down.
This guy's okay, too.
Uncultured? You were the one who wanted to blow up Shiprock.
It was a suggestion. Suggestion! I don't have nearly enough TNT for that.
The fact you even have it is what bothers me.
Whatever, at least I know what I listen to is good. I like whatever you're into.
Oh,
Now we're getting drunk. You know what that means.
What I listen to
Or
is
Marina.
better than ska.
Reggae!
Jazz fusion, new age, world music, all better than your circus noise.
You actually like that hippy-dippy crap? What Volkswagen did you fall out of?
I kind of like drunk Mariah.
The
Yeah.
one that hit your mother when she was pregnant with you, apparently.
Right.
Whoa.
We both click our tongues. Without looking, she pops my cap with a bottle opener, then hers. And then, like, pops her cap.
Pop a cap!
Giving a sort of clink of our bottles, we take a swig. The swampy drink trails down my throat, setting my chest on fire. My experience with alcohol is really limited. Gramps didn't keep a lot of booze around, and when he did, it was always mead or wine.
Yeah, your Gramps was a hippie.
Yeah, it was. I only snuck some out a few times for special dates.
Don't- no underage drinking, kids.
Bearable without the dits holding you on a leash.
Shut up!
She barely held the flame to the fuse, but that single word is enough to make something inside me go off.
Don't you talk about her that way! She's a kinder, more caring person than you'll ever be!
Mariah scrunches her nose like my outburst didn't make any sense to her dumb, drunk face.
That's not a very high bar.
At least she knows.
She's not wrong, but couldn't she have at least tried defending herself? I groaned and let my blood simmer down, but not before spitting out one more shot of venom.
Whatever. It's not like you're any better. You're a mess without the other two keeping you in check.
Hey! Don't get any ideas. I'm the one keeping them in check. They'd be dead by now if it weren't for me.
Sure, Mariah. I pinch the bridge of my nose and shake my head with a short laugh. Whether or not I choose to accept that Mariah exists in my reality, she's at least something familiar. Comforting probably isn't the right word for that, but she's someone to talk to.
Why are you here anyway?
Who even knows? Joe mentioned something about a music orgy thing.
Music orgy? You mean the festival?
Coachella, guys! Music orgy!
Yeah, that.
Huh. And you went along with it? I guess that makes sense. You guys are a thing, right?
Building up from a bunch of snorts, Mariah bursts out laughing.
I mean, she's not wrong. Yeah, what is the relationship of Joe and Mariah? It's gotta be
Is that
some
her brother?
family thing, I think.
Me and that slacker wouldn't be a thing if the planets collided, wiped out everything, formed a mega planet, and we had to repopulate.
Ouch. Why do I get the feeling this exact scenario has been played out in her journal multiple times?
Besides, there's more important things to focus on. Or at least...
There were.
She looks at the drawer again, then glares at me.
there were.
I hide the temptation to laugh in her face and take another gulp.
So nothing, huh? You grew up with someone and don't feel the tiniest thing for them?
She takes another swig, but this time just gives the wall a dry, blank stare.
If he's still single in 10 years, maybe I'll marry him out of pity.
I bet she'd marry the treasure in a heartbeat, though. Probably do more than just marry it.
What about you and the Dips? Aren't you two going to the music orgy together?
I have a chancel. What?
I have a chance.
Oh, chance. Oh, that's an exclamation point. Okay. Looks like an L from here.
I have a chancellor.
I was like, what?
Her eyes narrow.
I'll kill you if that's what you're using my treasure for, by the way.
I don't answer, looking at my now near empty bottle instead.
What? You two have a fight?
Something like that.
I bet it was because of the gold. No honor among thieves, I'll tell ya.
No, nothing like that. It's hard to explain.
Well, I don't really care, but go ahead and moan if you want. It's not any different than what you usually do.
I look at Mariah. She doesn't seem particularly interested in downing more beers than anything.
There's something I kind of love about this, like, yeah, I'll look out for you, but I hate your guts dynamic.
Yeah. She's a maniac. That has always been, and still is, abundantly clear. She probably would tear apart the entire Southwest if left unattended. Heck, maybe even the entire nation. She's no Joe. No way she could hold up an actual conversation. No way she could accidentally offer some good advice. No way she feels any sympathy. Still, I feel like I can vent to her. Not trust her. Not after all the RV chases and games of blackjack. But vent. She doesn't care, but maybe that's what makes it so appealing. I stay silent and stare at the ceiling, mulling over everything that's happened, searching for the right words I couldn't even give to Marina.
I said that I don't care! Not that I'm willing to wait all night so you can steal my time, too.
Just give me a minute. I'm not really used to... this.
This?
Taking a deep breath, I look past Mariah, unwilling to let her see my shame. The single shred of pride I have left snaps, and I let all the weakness come fumbling out.
I met Marina a little after my grandpa died. He was.
My chest tightens.
He was my best friend. My parents didn't want me, but he did. He raised me in that motorhome. He didn't have to, but he took care of me anyway.
Mariah sips at her beer, listening in silent. No smarmy remarks or deluded rambling.
So, when I was a kid, I decided I was gonna take care of him too. Gratitude, you know? Gratitude for a lot of things. His love, his acceptance, the music.
Stifle a laugh.
God, the music. The goof could spout random trivia about the weirdest music, bands you've never even heard of. But I loved it. And I loved him. It sounds dumb. A little girl feeling responsible for some full-grown geezer. I didn't care, though. I wanted to prove how much he meant to me. And that's how it worked for the longest time. But then he got sick.
I funnel down the beer and reach for another one. Marina shoves her hand in front of me and pops off the cap right as the next cycle of heartbreaks starts closing in. I whisk back the bottle and force it down. Soapy foam rushes to the top and spills over as I pull it back. Marina only shrugs.
Mariah only shrugs.
Mariah only shrugs.
That festival, he was the one who bought those tickets. It was gonna be our trip.
So she's gonna end up drunk, right?
Probably.
That didn't happen. I failed at my job, but I could at least take the trip for him and try to make up for it.
Never had a drink and now second beer.
Ugh.
Then I met Marina.
A smile slips onto my face. Despite everything, even just saying her name makes me feel cheerful.
She was really cute and needed a ride, not to mention oblivious. Maybe it was just instinct, but I wasn't gonna let someone so innocent fend for themselves in the desert. I didn't plan on sticking around for long, but when we found the first part of the treasure, I don't know. I told myself I was gonna stick with her because I had to pay off Gramps' hospital bills and funeral. But the truth is, I stuck with her because it felt like it was a second chance. I could do some good. Help and protect someone who really needed it. And the closer I got with Marina, the more I felt like she was my responsibility. But even more than that, when I was with her...
And how's that Amber is stuck with the hospital/funeral bills? That's kind of the way it works, unfortunately. American healthcare, yay!
Yeah. My voice cracks, trembling under the weight of my words.
Well, because she racked up a bunch of, she took out a bunch of credit cards and racked them up doing medical bills to try and treat his sick etude.
Because kids don't know how to work insurance and, have jobs that pay insurance necessarily.
All right, tests and stuff, I remember.
I was happy. It was like Gramps was never even gone. Then I remembered he was, and I completely shut down. Marina tried comforting me, but I just took advantage of her. When I woke up, I realized that's what I'd been doing this entire time. I was never protecting her. I was just using her to cope with Gramps. So I bought her a ticket home. She yelled and cried, but I did it anyway. I didn't just fail Gramps. I made this trip about me, and I hurt Marina. I don't deserve to be happy, and I don't deserve her.
Soaking in the silence, I blink away an annoying watery speck in my eye and fight back a few sniffles.
You done?
Yeah.
Mariah polishes off the rest of her drink and slams it down, rattling the other empty bottles on the table. Smacking her lips, she stretches her neck. Each bone cracks one after the other, sounding off in a delayed trail. Then she turns to me and speaks.
You're a dumbass.
I pause.
Excuse me?
You heard me!
Mariah launches herself at me. I wince as her breath streaks out. The smell was bad before, but now it's like she rinsed her mouth with whiskey.
God, you piss me off.
A growl emerges from deep within her throat as she looks me over. Then, as if acting on simple instinctive desire, she delivers a stiff smack to the back of my head. For a split second, everything is a fuzzy white. The infuriating image of a snarling Mariah greets me as my vision fades back, partnered with an even more infuriating throbbing.
Ow! What the hell? Why are you hitting me? I just spilled my guts to your jerk ass!
Shut up! I'm talking now.
Mariah stumbles off the couch, gripping the table for support. Her face is darkened by several shades of red since I've gotten here.
Listen here, thief! Dead is dead is dead. Your dear old granddad ain't crying up in heaven because you decided to do some bride in the back of his RV.
Oh, jeez! Zero sensitivity.
Her words burn right to their fiery core. I can't believe I ever thought I could count on Mariah.
Just for the record, with most types of debt, the estate is responsible for paying it. So if she used her own money to take care of Gramps, she played herself.
Where'd you even get off saying?
I said shut up. Get over your snooze fest of a sob story. You got the girl and you got my treasure. But no, you can't be happy because of some stupid phony sense of obligation. And that's another thing.
Her voice gets louder as her words get sloppier, slipping and sliding over each other. I couldn't get a word in even if I tried. All I can do is listen stone-faced as the lashings keep on coming.
Who the hell do you think you are? What gives you the right to be some self-righteous guardian? You don't look after people because you have to prove yourself. You do it because...
She stops and scratches her head. I lean in, my breath frozen in by anticipation as she tries to decode her own logic.
Because you just do. Okay? I swear, that annoying complex of yours is gonna smother you and everyone else.
Mariah grabs another bottle and swings it straight down on the sharp corner of the table. The cap somersaults through the air. By the time it lands, she's already chugged most of it.
Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna die.
I used her.
That's right. Obligations, second chances, complexes. None of that means anything because it's all said and done. I used Marina to make myself happy.
You call that using? Give me a break. I use those slackers all the time. That's using. You know what? Who cares? That did use you to find the treasure, didn't she? Hell, if anything, you probably don't use her enough. I'd feel like a real jackass if some dumbass were calling me all the time and all I could do was sit there. People use people all the time. That's what makes them family.
She's got a point.
Mariah takes one last swig of her beer, then with a glint of sadness in her eyes, stares into the empty bottle.
So if you're gonna hate yourself, find a reason that doesn't suck.
Her face murks from red to a sickly green. The bottle falls from her hand and onto the floor as she rocks side to side like a sailor that's lost their sea legs.
Hey, you don't look so good.
Not in the fan. For a quick moment, Mariah's cheeks blowed out, then just as quickly, she stops.
Oh!
I'm fine. Just need to drink it off.
No!
She wobbles back to the couch and collapses next to me. Neither of us speak. Mariah groans, holding her stomach as she feels around for the bottle opener. I look at the pile of empty bottles building up on the table.
What happened to not caring?
I don't. I just prefer my treasure not being in the filthy hands of an idiot.
Idiot.
Did I just get chewed out by Mariah? Even worse, did some of it actually make sense, or is it just the booze? Unable to spare the energy to lean forward, she stretches her arm way out for another beer, but I catch it just in time and grab a hold of her hand.
You need to quit! You've had way too much.
eat me.
She slaps my hand away and snags 2 more beers, shoving one of them into my stomach.
You're an idiot, but whether or not you want to keep being one is up to you.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Do I want to be an idiot? Mariah rolls her eyes.
Dumbass.
Nothing she says burns anymore. Not only stings with the acidity of truth. Getting over it. That terrible, awful game. Letting Marina in. Really letting her in. It's just not that easy. It's never been that easy. But if I don't, putting my hand on my thigh, I squeeze the outline of the cassette. Mariah raises out her beer and grunts. Sighing, I raise up mine and we clank them together.
Jerk-ass.
I will be right back.
That's okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to keep going?
No, I don't want to miss anything.
Okay, deal. I'm gonna check my phone notifications. I've got a Google survey to give me 11 cents. Did it. I did it. Did it. Yay! 11 cents worth of that a minute ago. What up, Pyro? Howdy hoodly. I have so many things to sign. Oh well. Yo. How is life? What in the world? How does this get sent multiple times? That's silly. That's from Diablo 3 Sunday Monday-ish times. That should be good as long as everything's... Uh-oh, what's Sam's Club saying? We've gone to make sure that Sam's Club is being safe so we don't give you the virus. And you come visit. I've been on a quest to perfect my burger game. Or, I don't know if you know, our offer just got accepted on a house. So, a little double jazz there. Woo! In a place that I'm not revealing on stream, but I mean it's here where we are, but further north and closer to work and jazz. But it's not like out of state or drastic movement. Text you. Yeah, we'll do. I'll show you pictures of the place. It's actually your house, Topiro. I only flew for 11 cents, not for houses. You're being evicted. I bought your house. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's the other thing that happened. Oh wait, no, that just happened. What's the heck? So that's life. That is life. It's unfortunate that I'm the one staying here rather than... Because Marina was staying here, she could have done the doodles. Alas, she's the one. She shall return shortly. Here she comes.
By the way, the box lady is almost here. on her way.
Sounds weird, but okay.
The box lady.
The box lady is almost here!
It's like the bag lady or something. Yeah. Oh, what happened?
I did 11 cents from a Google opinion, and Pyro said, hey, you got 11 cents, Richard? And I said, hey. And then I told him, he's like, you should come down and visit.
Yes!
And I said, or you should come visit us, because we got a thing.
Yeah!
And he was like, whoa! Yeah.
And we do need to visit him.
This is true. The box lady.
You're being
Casa
evicted.
hype! Woo!
Casa!
Massaging the drunk away, I nurse my head as it pounds in rhythm with my heartbeat.
Table has become a stockpile of empty promises and broken dreams, foundation beneath even emptier bottles.
You're so poetic.
Mariah is still at my side, slumped over and passed out. She might be a super heavyweight, but I decided to stick around and keep an eye on her. Soon, Joe and Tess will be back, and they can take care of the rest. I watch the slight movements of her chest as she breathes in and out. Seeing her so quiet is eerie. It's hard to believe that there's still a person underneath all that yelling and obsessiveness, but there she is. People use other people all the time. That's what makes them family. It sounds gross and awful, but those words have been echoing inside me since she said them. I used Marina to cope, there's no denying that, but Mariah said that Marina used me to find the treasure. If that's true, then why don't I feel used? Why did I always feel genuinely wanted by her? She relied on me. Is that using? That's all I ever wanted. That's all I ever wanted her to feel like she could do. Her trust was the most important thing to me. But no matter how much I wanted it, I knew I didn't deserve it, because I felt like I was betraying Gramps and would just drag her down with me. What about her, though? Marina was furious when I left, but she wanted to understand. She wanted to help. I wanted her to rely on me, but maybe she wanted me to rely on her, too? Maybe.
Maybe that's a relationship!
Ah! Reaching into my pocket, I pull out the cassette and hold it in the palm of my hand. The sight of the ribbon all torn and tangled doesn't choke me up or ignite a bitter explosion of anger like earlier. All it does is serve as a numbing reminder of all my regrets. Her wording is off, but Mariah was right. I never let myself rely on Marina. From the very start, I always treated her like a kid and never as an equal. No wonder she got upset. She wanted to do as much for me as I was doing for her, but I would never let her in long enough for that to happen. Of course she wouldn't say no if I made a move. It was the only opportunity she had. If I go back as I am now, things will never get better. Just keep treating Marina like a kid, never letting her in, and she'll just smile and bear it until she explodes like earlier. I know what I have to do, and yet it feels more like a betrayal thing than anything else I've done this far. But if I don't do it, then I can never truly hope to do right by Marina. I stagger to my feet. Turning around, I take one last look at Mariah before deciding to take off her bandana and lay her out on her side.
She doesn't puke herself to choke.
Yeah,
In another
exactly.
life, maybe you would be my type.
Then I walk to the door, take a breath, and step outside. The night sky is deep and clear, embedded with a rich blue draped behind the glow of the constellations.
Ho, ho, ho.
This light is all that guides me as I sludge my way through the thickness of the sand, wandering from Mariah's RV with a destination of nowhere. Finally, I've gone far enough where the haze of the city lights can't be seen, where the distance of the motorhome can't be gauged. I'm alone. For the first time, truly alone. Free from the treasure, free from the festival, free from responsibility, free even from Marina. Sitting down, I sink into the sand and look at the stars.
Remember that time in Wyoming? When we camped out on the Great Plains? The whole sleeping under the stars thing seemed like the coolest idea ever to little me. You were so excited to teach me about the constellations. Didn't matter that you sucked at astronomy, you just kept mislabeling them. I made sure to read up on them later, by the way. That was the Big Dipper, not Hal's guitar. But that's
Cute.
okay. I still got a kick out
Cute.
of it.
Oh.
Besides, that's not the type of thing I expected to learn from you anyway.
How long has this relationship really been going on? Because it feels like 4 days.
I want to say it's at least been 3 weeks.
Yeah. Not sure, but I want to say it's been...
Between 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 4 days.
What I really remember from that trip was the s'mores. Pretty sure you only liked them burned because you were so old. Really stuck with me, though. Can't have s'mores any other way now. I think I may have converted someone else to the burned side, too. She has a huge sweet tooth, though, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Still, it made me really happy when she said she liked it.
I stare down and pet the cassette, feeling my thumbs over its holes and brown blotches and stains.
I think you'd like her a lot. She's a sweetheart. Always cheery and nice, even when she really shouldn't. Don't know how she does it, but she can somehow deal with me and my moods. This is her first time ever leaving home, and it shows. I worry about her a lot. Kinda like how I worried about you. Kinda like how I still do.
A tear drips onto the cassette. I didn't even notice it trail down my cheek or the rest.
Maybe I got attached too easily and really did use her. But I don't want to leave. I love her so much. And I want
There's
to
a box
prove
lady.
I'm worth loving too.
Oh! Thank you.
We will wait for a moment for the box lady to be appeased. Watch out! Not the box lady! Uh-oh. It's the box lady. Do I have any candy? I do have candy left. I finished all of my oh yes, so there's no more oh yes. Which is okay, because it was bad. It wasn't even good as Little Debbie. Unless it's the bento box lady. Oh, that would be A+ money. What was her name again? Angel Star? You can visit my house anytime. That Marina's here. And I am here. Any other time would be creepy. I just imagine a dramatic scene where an unused box is held high into the air and slashed with a knife, then given to the box lady to appease her for another season. Basically. Not someone who asks for boxes because she's moving. And at Marina's work, she gets 1 million boxes of stuff, and so they have tons of cardboard boxes that you can use. And so that's what she means by the box lady, the lady who's coming to get the boxes. But I like the title of The Box Lady. That was a loud slurp. I apologize. I like my version better. I do like your version better, too. I agree. That's a better version. God's ain't gonna help you, son. You'll be sorry for what you done. Some stuff, something, stuff, and a thing, and a bunch of stuff. And a thing, and a bunch of stuff. I don't remember what all them words are. You'll be pleading as you're bleeding. God's ain't gonna help you, son, when you play with a loaded gun. That's from the Bastion soundtrack. That's our man Rux singing that song. There he is. Right there. Oh, hey, we've had some bad Webernets. I haven't been paying attention. We've dropped 6.9% of our frames. That's not good. I mean, right now it looks great. But I'm greatly concerned that we've dropped 18,718 frames. That's a bad number of frames. 6.9% of frames have been dropped. That is not nice. I haven't really seen any buffering. Well, I mean, that's good. That's good. Maybe that was at the beginning. But still, that's 60 frames per second. That's a lot of cumulus of time that has been gone. I don't know when that would have been. Huh.
Box lady now has her boxes.
The box lady has been appeased.
And the cat was so confused.
Oh no! We need to feed that kitty.
We do. Alright, what'd I miss? The box lady. You're being evicted. Na-na-na-na. Unless it's the bento box lady. Oh.
We can get 1,000,000 boxes because we're going to be moving soon.
Yes. If anyone else local ever needs any boxes, we get lots of boxes.
All right. Continuing the speaking to Gramps in the sky.
Okay.
And we're done.
Would you hate me? And
Hold up, going back.
Maybe I got attached too easily and really did use her. But I don't want to leave. I love her so much. And I want to prove I'm worth loving too. Would you hate me? Would I be letting you down if I decided to be happy instead?
Nonsense.
It's hard for some people to rationalize that.
That makes sense. Like, I get why people think that way.
Yeah.
Like, it is nonsense, but I understand why people come from that perspective. Like,
I gaze back up the sky through my blurry vision. Stars don't answer back, they just keep twinkling. I lower my head. The cassette feels like lifeless dead weight in my palm. Breath shakes and the next words slip out in a whimper.
I'm sorry.
Stick my fingers into the ground, scraping away the sand as sharp grains nudge between my nails. A shallow hole forms, a pile of dirt laying next to it. I can barely stomach looking at the cassette as I lay it down in its grave. I glance away as I slide the dirt back over the hole. When I look back, a corner of it still sticks out, only partially buried. It's reaching out, grasping for me. I cover my eyes and pinch away the tears. It's still there, it will always be there, but now I don't have to acknowledge it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Highway blossoms. Drenched in sweat, I gasp back to life and hack the sand out of my mouth. Memories from the night before start flooding back as I choke down a lump in my throat. The desert, the tape, the stars.
Marina!
Hi! My head snaps to the sky. The sun is already a quarter of the way done with its cycle.
yeah, did she already get on her bus?
Soon, if it already hasn't, the taxi will pick up Marina and I'll never see her again. All because I couldn't let myself trust Marina.
Damn it!
I slam my fist down, kicking up a pitiful plume of sand. Even if I ran, I'd never be able to make it on time.
Get back to the hotel before she's gone forever! Agreed.
If only I had the motorhome!
Wait.
Wait.
Mariah!
There's a chance they still might be camped out nearby. Wiping the tears from my eyes, I spring to my feet and sprint in the direction of their motorhome, leaving the half-buried cassette behind me. Please still be there, please still be there. Sure enough, it's right where it was last night. I run up and pound on the door, knocking harder and louder until someone answers. Looking up with wide eyes, Tess opens the door and stares at me.
Tess, is Mariah here?
Amber?
Joe slinks off the couch and joins Tess at the door.
Sheesh, you're a wreck. Everything okay?
Quick, the time!
Huh?
the time? What time is it?
He looks to the invisible watch on his wrist, then switches between all the walls before Tess digs around in her shorts and hands him a chained pocket watch.
What?
10 o'clock, apparently.
He turns to Tess.
When did you start carrying this around?
Why the hell's it so freaking loud?
Someone's very hungover.
Uh-huh. Bottle comes hurtling towards Joe, but he ducks at the last second, letting it shatter across the wall.
Oh yeah, she smashed the last one.
15 minutes. There's still time.
Whoa, slow down a sec. Time for what?
I know this is short notice, but I need a ride.
A ride? Now?
I said shut the hell up!
Another bottle comes flying towards him, but this time Tess hops and snatches it out of the air. He looks across the room, then back to me.
Now's probably not the best time.
Sis's hangovers are lethal.
No! We need to leave now! Do you not remember what I said I'd do with the jumper cables the next time you...
Nursing her forehead and lifting up another bottle, Mariah stomps over only to freeze once she sees me.
Mariah, I need a ride. Please, you were right. I made a big mistake, and if I'm not back at our hotel in 15, I'll never see Marina again.
The motorhome falls silent, all eyes on Mariah.
Dun dun dun!
Her face is blank, unreadable compared to all the crazy-looking scowls she usually wears. Finally, she speaks.
All right, let her in.
I'm really sorry, but you know how she... Wait. For real?
Mariah closes her eyes and takes a deep, long breath.
Before I change my mind.
Joe and Tess shoot each other surprised glances, then shrug.
Well, what do you know? Miracles actually do happen.
The desert heat has thawed her icy heart.
Yeah, just shut up and get ready.
I hop in. The other two scurry around and batten down the hatches, strapping shut all the cupboards and shelves. Grabbing her bandana, Mariah ties it around her head while I shuffle around and try to spit out a thank you.
So, I should probably...
We're all set. I'll take the wheel.
Joe rushes past us with the keys, but Mariah trips him and snags them from his hand.
No way! You drive like an old man. I'll drive.
No, I drive like a normal person. You just happen to drive like a maniac. Besides, you're hungover.
It'll be fine. Come on.
Ah! They both dart over to the front seats and the RV roars to life.
Tess, hair of the dog.
Tess nods and runs to the fridge, grabbing a bottle that looks a lot like the ones from last night, except this one has a picture of the devil on it. Is that a cocktail?
I think so. Don't drink and drive!
She tosses it over to her sister, who showcases the same catching talent as her.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Slamming the bottle in the cup holder, Mariah sticks her head out the window and backs up the motorhome. Joe shakes his head, replacing the devil's brew with a nearby water bottle while she isn't looking.
You're going to need to hang on tight, by the way.
Huh? Why?
Boom!
My question is immediately answered as I'm flung against the couch. Tessa's small frame crashes into me.
It doesn't hurt as much if you relax your muscles.
Where did she hear that?
Where did you hear that?
The RV speeds forward, the license plate, wind chime, dings in chaotic disunison as the bottles and cans roll across the floor, clanging together wherever they meet.
They are way too practiced at this.
Even the table is seesawing back and forth. I look out the window. Mariah flies onto the road, cutting off an entire lane of cars. The RV hits the ground and bounces. I manage to keep my head from bashing the cot above me, but Tess lets herself get tossed around, rolling across the floor with the trash.
So where exactly am I going?
The hotel downtown. You'd have to be stupid to miss it.
Remember who you're talking to here.
Hotel? You didn't spend any of my treasure on that, did you?
Mariah glares back at me, oblivious to everything on the other side of the windshield.
I might have used a nugget to bribe the manager.
What? I'll kill you!
Save the cat fight for later. There are more important things to focus on right now, like the road!
The road will always be there, Joe. My treasure won't.
treasure or our lives?
I think everyone here already knows the answer to that one.
Thanks, Joe.
I had Tess do the math. The treasure's worth more than any of you. Watch out!
A big rig comes speeding towards us, blasting its deafening horn. At the last second, Mariah swerves back into her lane as the truck barrels past us. Motorhome hits a bump and bounces up again. Unprepared, poor Joe's head hits the ceiling, knocking the light from his eyes. If I squint hard enough, I can even see his soul drifting away from his body.
Sis, I think Joey's dead.
About damn time! He was getting annoying.
Tess salutes her fallen comrade. It's always the sane ones who die first. We zoom past the town's welcoming center. We zoom past the town's welcoming center. It's not far at all now.
Tess, what time is it?
10:12.
I grit my teeth and glare out the window. Please still be there. Downtown comes into view, the strip of familiar stores and restaurants start forming. Mariah races down the street, ignoring all traffic lights and pedestrians as we leap out of the way and cars break into other lanes.
I can't!
We're almost there. Get ready!
The hotel looms just up ahead. Through the windshield, I can see Marina holding onto a small suitcase as she prepares to step into the cab.
No!
I leap to the door and swing it open. Wind rushes through my hair. The motorhome is slowing down, but I don't care.
The hell are you doing?
I launch myself onto the street, tumbling towards the burning concrete as the road tears against my skin. Immediately, I spring back up and dart towards Marina. Mariah screeches to a halt in the middle of the street, blocking anyone from driving through. The three of them hop out, Joe clutching his head as he stumbles out the door.
I disagree with the method of this, but it's kind of what we needed. Yeah.
Amber?
Cab was timed for 10:15, I think.
Before she can get in another word, I grab her by the waist and throw my lips against hers.
Ah!
She pulls herself away and glares at me through her puffy red eyes. I plant my hands on her shoulders and steady myself as tears stream down my face.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Marina freezes. Then she slowly softens from a glare to a strain. I catch a lump building in her throat, too.
I thought you weren't coming back.
I know. I was such a bitch.
Kind of were.
I didn't mean any of it. I love you so much. I just didn't want to hurt you.
What? How could you ever hurt me?
I was scared.
The tears don't stop. Crying gets louder.
I was afraid I was using you because I didn't have grips anymore. I lost my family. I always wanted to help you, but I think I might be the one who really needs help.
Marina can't hold it back any longer and starts bawling into my arms, hugging me as tight as she possibly can.
Dummy, I'm your new family. I don't care if you use me. I love you.
Professional help, please.
I love you too.
This time we both move in for the kiss, two blubbering idiots trying to prove just how much the other means. I'm not sure if it's her tears I'm tasting or mine, but I can still make out the soft sweetness of her lips regardless. This reminds me of that scene in Twilight when, like, when Edward's like, your tears taste like salt, and she's like, oh, wow, he's so sensitive.
It's funny.
This entire time I thought I was the nucleus of it all. That I was the one helping her, or using her. But as cheesy as it sounds, I think Marina has always been the one helping me, from the very beginning. Through the kissing, I catch a glimpse of the trio, Joe covering Tess's eyes as he slips Mariah a bill.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering when that was gonna happen, because in the very first scene, they had a bet going, and like, she's like, oh, we're not together at all, and then Mariah goes, ugh, and hands Joe some money. And I was wondering if that was ever going to come back.
Yeah. We managed to compose ourselves enough to pull each other away, but we never let go of the other's hand. Rolling her eyes, Mariah unties her bandana and tosses it to me.
You both look disgusting. Here,
Thanks.
I wipe away as many of my tears as I can before passing it along to Marina, who blows into it like a trumpet. She sniffs, her nose red and tears still leaking out, then hands the drenched cloth back to Mariah, who gives it to Joe. He cringes as he dangles it from his fingers.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Thanks to you three. I mean it. Especially you, Mariah.
Oh! Especially!
Especially? Ah!
Guys, this is why there's a pandemic. Yeah.
For a moment, Mariah lowers her guard and almost smirks, then remembers it's just not her style.
Whatever. That doesn't make us cool or anything. I still despise you.
It's true.
Yeah, she hates her guts.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Marina giggles and I bring her in closer, then suddenly I remember something.
Oh!
I bend over and dig through Marina's suitcase, bringing out a single gold nugget and passing it to Mariah.
Figured yours was getting lonely.
Mariah stares at her hand, the other two gathering around her.
How about that? You ended up getting the treasure after all, Mariah.
It seems bigger than the one we have.
Finally defeated, Mariah looks up and sighs.
I guess we can probably pawn it off somewhere.
How many nugs we got? A bunch. I don't know specifically how
nugs.
much, but a bunch.
She walks back to her motorhome, waving along the other two. Like 12 or something?
At least, yeah.
Come on, let's go.
I think the boxes were like this big, approximately, and
I think
filled
so.
to the brim.
Yeah.
Well,
At least the
see you
second
two ladies down the road.
one was.
Yeah.
I want to say the word dozen was used.
God, I hope not.
See you down the road. I hope not.
Tess looks back and forth and scurries over to Marina and gives a quick hug around her waist before following the other two.
Bye.
And with that, they speed off, leaving a trail of property damage behind them as they beep their loud A horn into the distance. Marina and I are left alone, the cab long gone. Between small spurts of laughter, we thumb away each other's tears, just happy to be together again.
Hey, let's go pick up the motorhome.
Yeah,
She sniffs one last time.
I'd like that.
Did they get it fixed?
Yeah, they were getting it fixed.
Okay. Fading light from the sunset wakes me up. Concert? After reuniting, the first thing Marina and I did was take a nap. We slept in the same bed, both of us too tired to do anything more than gaze into each other's eyes as we drifted off. Now, hours later, we're still in the same spot. One of Mariah's hands clings to my shirt while she's pressed up against my side. Her breath, shallow and steady, is warm against my neck. I actually hate that. I don't like that.
The warm breath?
No.
Yep.
I feel like I could stay here all day, or for a week, a year, whatever, just enjoying this closeness. Marina sighs in her sleep, shifting a little but not moving too far away. I watch her, a small smile dancing on my lips. No way we're going to be able to sleep tonight after taking naps this late. We could probably head out and get to the festival site a bit early. Beat the lines to get in and maybe end up closer to the stage.
One day? You think one day is going to get you into Coachella early? Finally, second base. Oh, we had quite possibly more than second base earlier.
Yeah.
It was implied.
I'll see how she feels when she gets up. Gently, I extract myself from her grip and climb out of bed. Kill some time, I wander to the back to take stock of our supplies.
And I missed it! I know, it's like you need to go back and watch the previous episode, and then the beginning of this one is all.
Yeah. We're running low on bottled water and could use some more snacks. The healthy kind, not the Marina-selected, tooth-rotting kind. Also, we need to stop by a laundromat sometime, too. Heck, we should probably go to a clothing store and pick up a few more changes of clothes for Marina.
Yeah.
Since we're going to be sticking together and all. That thought makes me smile. So happy that I couldn't stop even if I wanted to. I don't have to be lonely anymore. I can make these plans for two. When I walk back by the bed, still being careful not to disturb Marina, I notice something weird. It's gotten brighter outside. No way. It dawns on me, quite literally. We didn't just sleep through the day. We slept all the way through the night and into the next morning.
Whoop!
Marina!
I shout her name as I lunge across the bed to shake her shoulder. Despite my frenzy, she opens her eyes lazily.
Amber? What's wrong?
We slept way too late. We've got to get going fast. The festival's starting in just a few hours.
Oh, shoot.
Oh no! Marina pats my head like I'm a naive kid.
Amber, it's okay. It's not until tomorrow.
Concert, right? / festival? Yeah.
It is tomorrow. We slept all night.
Now her eyes get a bit bigger, and right on time, the sunlight falls across her face.
Huh?
Yeah.
I move back, letting her sit up.
We've got to go, or we'll be standing in line all day.
She smooshes her fists into her eyes and rolls out of bed.
I'm up. Can you make some coffee, please?
No prob.
Gonna get ready.
I nod. Marina zombie shuffles off to the bathroom to brush her teeth and fix her hair. I set about preparing. Soon the warm smell of brewing coffee fills the air, as does the sound of running water. Both Marina and the coffee finish around the same time. Marina skips over to where I am and leans into my shoulder, where I wrap an arm around her.
Sorry, I shouldn't hold us up, huh?
Nah, this is okay.
Just for a moment. Then I pull away and grab a pair of mugs, passing one to Marina. I fill mine up with steaming black coffee, then hand her the creamer and sugar. But Marina shakes her head.
I'll try it how you drink it.
You won't like it.
Eyebrows raised, I pour her a cup.
You sure? It's a super acquired taste.
Marina takes a sip and scrunches up her face in disgust.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
No, really?
She chokes on her next sip.
You don't have to drink it black just because I do, you know.
You said it's an acquired taste, though, right? So I want to acquire that taste.
Whoa.
Right.
By the time I finish my first cup, she's only had a quarter of hers. She gets halfway through before she gives up and dumps in some sugar.
I'll acquire it later.
Of course.
While she preps her coffee, I go over to the cabinet where we stash the gold. Aside from those, there's one other small, brightly decorated box. I take it out and set it on the counter. Marina instantly hops over.
Ooh, what's that?
Inside are 2 wristbands made of soft fabric. There are entrance passes to the festival. I pass one to Marina. Hers. Ramps. The tenderness with which she takes it reminds me of when she first held the gold. Like if it fell, it would break.
Make sure you don't lose it, or you'll have to wait in the RV while I go watch.
You wouldn't.
Think about it for a second. Then I answer truthfully.
Okay, you're right.
I'd totally just go to the festival.
But still.
There's a little tag that hangs off the wristband, and Marina pulls to tighten it. Then she leans over and kisses my cheek.
I won't.
I slide mine on and tighten it as well, putting the box back in its safe spot. There's a lump in my throat over how it was always supposed to be me and Gramps who went. Marina touches my hand and she smiles. I smile back. This is just as good, though. I swallow my sadness before it can take over and lead the way up to the front of the RV.
You ready?
Hell yeah!
Let's get this show on the road then.
It sounds really weird coming from her. The motorhome grumbles as I turn the key, but the ignition catches. The engine catches. I wait a second to see if it's gonna die, but it doesn't. Though the whole thing shakes a little more than I'm used to. Slowly, I navigate out of the parking lot and back onto the main streets. It may be early, but there are lots of people out and about. Traffic is thick with a lot of people probably going to Coachella.
See, this is why I wanted to leave early. It's normally only a half-hour drive, but this is crazy.
Think we're all going to the same place?
Maybe. At least a few.
Marina laughs.
What?
I just think it's kind of funny that this has happened the whole time, with the treasure and stuff. Everywhere we go, it's like traffic jam after traffic jam.
Yeah, you're right. Should be better after this, though.
Yeah, it will be.
We creep along until we reach a totaled car. Doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but it's the reason traffic is so slow. Once we get past, I can finally openly accelerate. The new and improved engine pulls its weight. Everything is much smoother and quieter. Soon, the city of Indio comes into view. Super close to the California and Arizona border, Coachella is held just a few miles east of town. As we get closer and closer, our anticipation builds. It's easy to read Marina since she's bouncing and fidgeting in her seat. I'm more composed, but I feel it too. We glance at each other at the exact same time and grin. Been doing that a lot lately. At last, the huge line of trees that borders the festival grounds stands just ahead. I take the exit and join yet another long line of cars heading for the parking area and campground. Guests carrying coolers, chairs, and camping supplies crowd the edges of the unpaved roads, making us slow down. Finally, we find a spot and I kill the engine. Marina looks at me, waiting for me to say something. But I'm all out of cheesy speeches, so I just grab her hand and we both stand up.
See, look, their seatbelts are correct this time.
Yeah! What's with that?
What was that about?
I don't know, that was weird.
These are all out of cheese.
The air seems to crackle with electric anticipation. It's on people's faces and in the way they move, the energy like a wave that flows over them. So they are at Coachella?
Yes.
Okay. We all share a feeling of excitement and of unity. Every single person here has been waiting for months for this day to arrive. And it's finally here. High tents and portable stages dominate the space around us. Between those and the trees, and most of all the noise, you'd never guess there's a city and a highway just a couple miles away. Drum beats and muted chords float by as musicians do a few last-minute sound checks. They're barely audible over the sound of thousands of chattering voices. Folks of all different shapes, sizes, and colors mill around us. It's like social boundaries have been eroded. I think that's a sentiment Gramps would like. Idly, I use my thumb to trace a heart into Marina's palm. She squeezes back, probably unaware of what the shape was, but understanding all the same.
So, where do we go now?
Now we go stand in line while they check wristbands and let people onto the grounds. It's gonna be a while.
One more traffic jam, huh?
That's right. One more.
Even if I hadn't been mapping the grounds in my head, it'd be impossible to get lost. Bored-looking staff are positioned every few yards, holding signs with arrows and directions. Like molasses, the throng of people that we've joined oozes down the trail. We all hold each other back, the sheer numbers making for slow going. Nearly 100,000 people attend each year.
Too many.
Too many people.
Far too many.
That's too many people.
What time does the show start?
First bands are at like 11, but the ones we want to see are later in the evening.
What time is it now?
I use my free hand to shield my eyes as I stare up at the sky.
Maybe 10:30?
You didn't seriously just use the sun to tell time, did you?
What, you can't?
Not all of us were born in the wilderness, Amber.
Hey, neither was I. Just raised in it. Besides, I checked the time before we got out.
You dork.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'll have to show you how to use a sundial sometime, though. It's pretty handy if you're ever lost in the woods somewhere.
Right, because knowing the time would definitely be what I'm thinking about then.
Maybe.
You should be. You'll want to know how long before it gets dark and cold so you can find shelter.
I'll just ask you to do that.
What if I'm not with you?
Why wouldn't you be?
Guess you're right then and there. For the past few days, I was a little worried that things would be awkward. Silences and trailing off sentences. But no, it's like we never fought, never argued. Like I never blew up at her.
Guys, I figured it out. It's called the Highway Blossoms because there were flowering cacti on the side of the road.
Wow, Fumetsu, you're so smart. You figured it out. That might be my favorite thing about Marina. A growing list of those. Really thinks I can do no wrong. I don't know what I did to deserve her, or even if I do, but I'm pretty dang happy with how it all turned out. The line speeds up once we actually hit the festival entrance and are rushed through the gate. Pair of attendants pat us down. Since we're not carrying any drugs or weapons, we're waved on through. Passing underneath a broad opening display, we've officially arrived. Marina spins towards me, bouncing on her heels.
We made it!
Hell yeah, we did.
It's been a long journey. Think of everything we've done and all the places we've been, people we've met.
It's been a long, long journey that we've been on.
And how all of those led us to this. I smile as I reach for her hand yet again, meeting it halfway since she went for mine too.
Food?
Food.
It's so expensive. I haven't had a good meal in over a day now that I think about it. And once I do, I can't stop thinking about it. I lead the way to the food court, which is just a bunch of trucks and tents arranged in an aisle. Everything for sale is greasy but delicious. It's the kind of food that'll stop your heart but heal your soul.
I like that description.
We pause at the closest truck to read us. We pause at the closest truck to us to read the menu.
Amber?
Marina.
Is that like a typo or something? It says they have deep fried candy bars.
Nah, those are really popular at fairs and festivals.
You're looking it up?
What?
Deep fried candy bars?
Oh, no, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
That's definitely a thing. She gives me that, I know you're making this up, like, that she's perfected.
Deep fried candy bars! That's believing.
Yeah, right.
Like Snickers? Deep fried Snickers? Oof.
No, I'm actually dead serious. Candy bars, pickles, snack cakes. You can get almost anything deep fried at places like this.
True story.
Ever had one?
No way. That's too much, even for me.
The thought alone makes me kind of queasy. So much grease.
Order up.
To highlight my point, the guy running the fryer pulls out a crispy-looking blob. It's impossible to tell what it is because of the batter.
I will have one of those and a deep fried Twinkie before I die.
That is a good goal to
Which
have.
is probably why I'll die.
After wiping off some of the oil, which doesn't seem to change much, he wraps it in wax paper and hands it to the person waiting by the window. Excuse me. He bites into it with a look of pleasure, though I still can't tell what he's eating.
Want something?
Vaguely green, Marina shakes her head.
Pass.
Not much farther down the line, we find a regular pizza stand and order a couple slices. We stand a little out of the way while we eat, trying to keep the toppings from all sliding onto our rapidly deteriorating plates. When we're done, I drag a napkin across my face. It comes away orange with grease. Also, deep-fried
Missed a
Oreos are
spot.
delicious. She leans over and wipes the driest spot above my upper lip, then kisses it.
Aw.
Wait. Show me where again.
This time she doesn't dab before leaning in to kiss me. I can taste the pizza on her breath. Or maybe it's mine. When we part again, we're both smiling.
You should check the sun. What time is it?
Deep fried the most stuff Oreo. Ah!
I make a big show of looking up at the sky, then back down and pretending to think hard.
I'd say it's time for us to get a watch.
Did it? Oh, I thought it was just me.
I was like, why did the music stop out there? Strange. Wait a second.
Break up with her right now. Because that joke.
Which one is it? This one.
Do your headphones flicker red when they're low on battery? Or just when they're connected?
No, I get a little thing that says battery low.
Okay. But I'm pretty sure they sell fryers you can use at home.
There we go.
Wait.
I'd say it's time for us to get a watch.
That is literally a joke that my dad makes. His dad probably said it, and it was probably old then. No, just No.
Ouch, tough crowd. I'm hurt.
But I feel part of the experience is getting it at a fair festival type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, sell fries? Yeah.
Really, though. It's probably a little bit past noon. We've still got a long time.
Wanna go check out some of the other bands?
Yeah, sure.
I pull out the schedule that we got by the entrance and pass it to her.
I don't really know any of these groups. Let me know if there's someone you want to see.
Marina skims over the list of names before she squeals.
Oh my god, yes! Them! I want to see them!
She points out someone who's about to set up on the main stage.
All right, that should be this way.
Literally bouncing with excitement, I lead her through the crowds.
What kind of music are they?
Oh no. I have to shout now because the music is so much louder over here. Marina presses close to me to
Them,
respond.
huh?
They're rappers. Two of them. Their new album got super popular. And they're even doing this version of it where all of the instruments are cats.
It sounds like, like Guster did that. But they're not two people. I'm not really into rap, but whatever. It's not like we've got anywhere else to be yet, and I'm pretty sure Marina still isn't super into weird old people jam bands. We get to the stage right as the set ends. Because there are a lot of people leaving, it's a bit like swimming upstream. But we managed to make it close to the stage.
How are you liking it so far?
Which part?
All of it.
It's kind of crazy, but it's fun. I like seeing all the different people.
Yeah, you get all types.
Takes all types.
Bass booms from a speaker close to us. It's just playing a pre-recorded medley, but Marina sings along to a few of the songs. A little while later, the two rappers come out on stage and everyone cheers. I turn around, surprised at how big the crowd's gotten again. When I look back at Marina, she's not paying any attention to me, just grinning up at the stage. 40 minutes later, the pair leaves the stage to a thunderous applause and cheers. Even I clap for them. They were pretty good.
How'd you like it?
They were so good. So good. Whoa. If I'd known they were playing today, I'd have been even more excited for this. They're one of my favorite bands in the world.
Did you just not look at the lineup or something?
Them.
I guess not. I kind of thought all of the bands would be like what you listen to.
Burst out laughing.
I don't think they could sell out a festival like that. Not to this many people, at least. But it's fine. I like getting to hear new stuff, too.
You guys know that at this last Coachella, Uros it still hasn't happened yet. Hatsune Miku is
Yeah!
on the list, although Coachella might not happen.
It might not happen. That's how we spend the next few hours, going from stage to stage to watch bands I've never heard of. Sometimes they're groups Marina likes, sometimes they just have a weird name. Around the time the sun starts to go down, we head back to the east stage where we'll see our last show of the day. Marina's in the lead this time. We've gone between the stages so many times that we have a good feel for how to get around. We found a spot on a little grassy slope and sit down.
Are you sure? Won't it be hard to see?
Nah, we've got a good view from here. And it seems like it'll be a small crowd.
Of course, small still means thousands of people here. It's just small compared to some of the other acts. Marina bumps my shoulder.
Excited?
Yeah. I just make sure.
Bit of an understatement.
It's so good.
Up on stage, there are banners and a giant cloth backdrop that hang from a bar. They're decorated with a familiar black logo that I could draw in my sleep. The breeze causes it to shake and sway like it's as excited as I am. We're pretty severe outliers when it comes to the average age of this crowd. The rows of people in front of us are represented by a smattering of bald spots and bandanas. I'm about to make a joke of it to Marina when the band comes on stage and any words are lost in the deafening roar of applause. Beside me, Marina's voice joins the thousands whooping and yelling. Usually I'm way too self-conscious for this sort of thing, but what the heck, I cheer too. With just a wave and not a word of introduction, they launched into the first song. It was the opening track on their second album, back from before I was born. They've been playing this one longer than I've been alive. It's a great song, though. They're all great songs. The whole set is magical. They go from one song to another without stopping in between. If you didn't know the music, you'd probably think it was just all one super long track. Even though it spans a few decades worth of albums, everything flows seamlessly, like it was meant to be heard this way. At some point I close my eyes, though I don't notice myself doing it. I'm lost, but in the good way. Marina beside me, gently swaying. There's not a single sad thought in my head.
Aww.
For 4 minutes, everything in the world seems right. I marvel at the odds, that my life could turn around entirely in such a short amount of time. Countless cups of coffee and gas station snack packs, 3 boxes of gold, 5 states, 3 weeks of dusty desert roads. That's what it took to get us here.
But the whole total thing was 3 weeks then. Okay.
Okay. All that and one faulty fuel gauge. I open my eyes and look at Marina. To my surprise, she's looking right back at me.
Hey, 3 weeks, nice!
She scoots a little bit closer and leans against me, her head on my shoulder. I put my head on hers, and together we rock in time to the music. Then it stops. Everyone cheers again. And the frontman holds up a finger. It's the first break there's been the whole set.
One more song.
Then he plays those guitar strums I had come to know so well. The ones that I was both dreading and looking forward to the most. It's the most familiar intro in the world to me, and of course it's their swan song. Gramps is my favorite. I can feel Marina's worried gaze, wondering like always if I'm about to break down and cry. But this time I meet her look, and I smile as I press my lips against hers. I'm with the girl I love, seeing my favorite band live as they perform my favorite song. What's not to smile about? Somewhere I hope that Gramps is smiling too. If there's an afterlife, I hope they get free tickets to the festival. A single bittersweet tear leaks out of my eye, rolling down my face and onto our lips. I picture Gramps here beside me, not replacing Marina, but with us. I know he would have liked her. As the song comes to an end, I mouth just one word. Goodbye. And then it's over. I feel something change, not a physical motion, but an emotional one. Something new. Something deep inside me feels right. The band bows. People are screaming their affections. It's over. We saw them. They performed. It's over. Beside me, Marina shifts to look to me with a coy look in her face.
Amber,
Yeah?
I think I know what I want to do with the treasure now.
We both lean in, for once knowing exactly what the other was thinking.
I think I do too.
Want to fill me in?
To next.
She wants to buy the festival.
They're gonna start a garage band.
They're gonna repair the
Holy water startlers,
RV and
from the mountain beast that haunts Sierra dreams. Tall trees, dead leaves.
Thanks, Scion Centauria.
Please show me how to fight with might and tell me when to run.
producer Jeff Kaplan.
Strangers, dangers, lightsaber.
And we're going by Katie Deck.
Smile when I step in.
Marina Hale. Oh, we've never saw the last names. By Jill Harris.
Run down
Mariah Pastorius.
Pastorius.
Alyssa Park. Joseph Noel. Freddie Hines.
I wonder what he's done.
Tess
Pastorius.
Lisa Wren. Good job, you guys.
Yeah, that was a wonderful story.
Well done.
Auric orange. That sounds like a type of orange. Programming.
We'll probably be watching the stream, don't worry. Okay. Good job, music peoples.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful music. Smoke Thief.
Hey, art. That place. How Naruto did we want to make Joe?
Really good art.
Yeah.
All the backgrounds were gorgeous. Wait, Gramps had a voice? The Power of Yuri? Wait, what was that?
That was the
What was
Sekai
that?
project. The studio, sub-studio is called The Power of Yuri.
Oh my
Which I think is
gosh.
what Studio Ellen, which made this specific one, is specifically their theme is Yuri visual novels.
It's a good thing we were able to get tickets from that scalper. I was almost worried.
Oh no!
All that glitters is not gold. Except the gold. The gold always glitters.
That yellow and gold sunflower dress, those color sunsets, loneliness.
You know, I've been hearing talk about a government caravan that disappeared somewhere in Texas. It was apparently transporting a ton of cash. It's the weirdest thing, though. No one can seem to find it.
What? And you're only telling me this now? You really are a slacker, aren't you? Come on, bozos. We've got some serious work to do. Every second counts.
You're at the friggin'...
That's the end of the festival.
Oh, okay.
What's Studio Coattails?
They did National Park Girls and this, and I'm not sure what else they've done.
Okay.
Thanks for completing Highway Blossom. If you want to read through Amber and Marina's story again, you have the option to turn on Goofball mode for a
What?
crazier take on the story. What? What? Option the preferences and the newly unlocked extras menu.
What? Extras? Let's look at the extras.
High speed flower bloom.
What?
Crap, now we're gonna play it again, aren't we? I don't know, maybe. Guest art CG gallery.
Guest art could be spicy.
We'll probably do that at a later time.
Yeah.
But now we know
High-speed
there's
flower
a
bloom.
high speed flower bloom. There's cool stuff.
What in the world?
I mean, yay!
There it is! We've finished Highway Blossoms!
Yeah!
I recorded all of the locations they visited, by the way.
Oh, cool.
And they live happily ever after.
Got an achievement. Born just in time for dank memes. Turned on goofball mode.
Yay! We got the good ending.
Yay! Oh, you have a doodle.
I do have a doodle.
Sayaka Mickey.
I remember what she looks
You can look up a picture.
like. Okay. Then we have to feed a cat.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we does. Yeah. Yeah. That was a lot better than I was expecting. A lot better than pretty much everything else we did that month.
The national park.
Yeah, that got goofy and weird. Oh, network detection detected. Don't you lie to me. It's been clean for a long time. Don't you know? Had 3 unstable events today. Oh no.
That sounds like a supernatural problem.
It does. There were 3 unstable events.
So what was it again?
Sayaka Mickey, but not
Magical?
girl, just normal human form.
Okay.
Which, good luck finding her not.
Like that?
There you go. Yeah, like that.
I win.
Woo! Tell me when to start the mash go.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Tomorrow we got some Earthbound, but there's the possibility that it'll be delayed because we've got a house inspection tomorrow. of the new place going through. So we're not entirely sure exactly how long that will take, but hopefully it'll be nice and quick and we'll go back in time for Earthbound. Yeah. Usually about 2 to 2.5 hours. That's what I hear. So it might start late, but I think we'll still 2.5 houses. Wow. That's how it's gonna go. Oh, I should see whomst to fling you pawn. Whomst. Let's see if there's anyone playing what we were playing. Out of curiosity. Nope, just us. Okay. Another time we were playing Catherine, we had like 30 people at a time. That was crazy.
Weird and awesome.
We'd finish that game sometime.
We should.
Ba 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 ba. Ran out of words.
I ran out of words. How could you?
There's something else I want to talk about. I don't remember what it was.
Was the house?
I don't remember.
Was it something we did recently? Was it about the cat?
Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Hear me out, Medusa. But her snakes is gummy worms.
Oh no.
Fantastic. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. That's wonderful. Oof. Yeah, I missed a lot of the Discord today because I was driving in a car. I did unfortunately miss it. So I'll have to catch up to the end.
Careful.
As I throw my phone across the kitchen.
Don't do that again.
I shan't. Oh, new Prime loot. Look at that. In-game loot for games I don't play. Perfect. Just what I needed. Were there any funny YouTubers? Oh, we need to show you guys the, I don't know if it exists on YouTube, but we'll see. Nope, it's only on Reddit. I already shared it, so let me just pull it up in the Discord, because that's where I put it. Because I want to watch that again, because that was great.
What was it?
Did you not see this?
See what?
The video of Trump and Obama playing hide and seek?
Oh, yes. That was pretty good.
Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, here we go. It's money.
3, 2, 1, ready or not, here we come, Donald.
Well, we are hiding in a tremendous hiding spot, probably one that millions, if not billions, of people would not be able to find. I think Obama is not going to find us.
Why are you speaking? I hear you. I see you. You're behind the curtain.
Excuse me, that's wrong. It's totally wrong. We're not behind the curtain. We are not there, frankly.
Donald, the game is over.
It's not over until, frankly, you find me, and I don't know that you found me. You know, I think this is probably just another witch hunt.
Right. Well, look, Don, if you're not behind the curtain, then I guess I'm just going to enjoy this chocolate cake by myself.
Like, the thing I like about that specifically is, like, the slight twists in his mouth to...
Did it go off?
No. It's you got 10 seconds. Dun, 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 ba, 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 ba. It adds. There you go. Beep-a-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, the mannerisms really sold the impressions. Exactly, yeah. That'll work.
Alright. There's a sack of Mickey. Ta-da!
Perfect.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
I froze the lighting, so let me
That's right.
unfreeze that real quick.
Alright. Let's unfreeze that.
Why are you over here?
Whee! There it is.
There you go.
Ta-da! Sack of Mickey.
I don't know if he's still here. We'll have to throw it in the thing.
Yeah.
Woo! Let that adjust. See, that's why we set it to a specific thing. It's because right now it's in Murderland.
Yep.
Oh, I
All
get it,
highlights
because
are
it's green.
Murder. Yep.
It's like, why is that so bright?
See through the cap.
Alright. We'll catch you guys tomorrow then, in that case.
Might be late, but we'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good one. Happy Wednesday, my dudes. Bye. Boom, boom.